Hello dears, and welcome back to the channel Benidorm by Ana, where we share with you a lot of interesting and useful things from Benidorm town and Spain in general. Today it's really hot outside, which is why we went to one of the lovely terraces here in Altea to get some nice refreshing drink and talk about the latest news from Spain. First of all, about the situation, I want to say that right now, you know that we've had a lot of negative news. We've had a lot of news that might scare off a little bit of tourists from our area, especially the last one about the energy savings plan that the Spanish government has came up with. Some people did say that it has nothing to do with the European Union, that it was mostly Spain, which is kind of true, but European Union has sent official guidelines to which we need to orient ourselves as a country. So Spain just followed these and interpreted them in their own way. The commercial businesses that sell things to people and hosteleria of Benidorm are really worried right now, because they feel they will basically lose a lot of tourists and a lot of customers here in the area due to the air conditioning and due to the turning off of lights at 10 p.m. As the government has mentioned, at 10 p.m. they'll need to shut down all the lights in their establishment. But how if they're open up until midnight? Basically, the businesses are asking for more time to adapt themselves for this situation, because they say that only at 9-10 p.m. it's when people are starting to come due to the heat, you know. And it's when bars are alive and full. How will they turn off all the lights if they're still serving customers? It's something irrational that they ask for the municipal hall and for the authorities to think about and make some change, which is why today they have an extraordinary meeting with the government, with the president of the government of Spain, to see if they can come to some kind of consensus, to some kind of result going both ways, you know, so that the hosteleria will not be as punished, and the government would also have this energy save up that they planned to do during this year and all year of 2023. About the hotels, I can confirm to you already that the air conditioning units inside of the rooms will not be touched. So it's a private space where you can check the air conditioning on your own and no one will fix it on 27 degrees. So this is probably one of the few spaces where you'll still be able to have your aircon how you want it to be and stay comfortably inside of the room. Even with all these news, hotels are full, all apart hotels are full. I would say 85% of all the apartments, even private apartments here, are booked already for summer up until like October month, so it's extremely full. Car parkings are full. Even Blue Zone is quite hard to find a parking space, especially in the evening during weekend. On midday in the morning it's slightly easier, but then it becomes extremely difficult. So if you're coming with your car or a rented car, and if you have an option to park it at the hotel, do so, because it's going to be a true pain to find a parking space somewhere in town when you'll be going to explore. Also, it's 4 upcoming weeks will be the most difficult for us in terms of weather, in terms of heat, and in terms of the occupancy here. Benidorm is really full, and all the nearest towns as well, Altea, Lobster, Calpe. It's the busiest month of the year, so you will definitely see a lot of people. It might be crowded, there might be some queues, but you just need to think that it's the busiest one. It is how it is every single year, and we just need to deal with it. We just need to let it pass. And starting from September, it's going to be way more calm, way more quiet. There's going to be parking spaces once again. There's not going to be so many queues and so many people on the beach or inside of cities exploring our lovely area. The second news that I wanted to share with you all is a very important event that will be happening in Altea town. It's something that you must go and see. However, you need to take some precautions, and there's a specific way you can get there. I'm talking about Castillo de la Hoya, which is the most emblematic ever fireworks here in the zone. It's always happening in August, and this year it's on 13th of August, which is going to be the upcoming weekend. It's a spectacular event, the most important night of summer in here, where basically fireworks are emerging from the water itself. I'm going to put you a few pictures right here on the screen so that you would see what I'm actually talking about. And this is always on midnight, approximately 20 minutes. There's a lot of people reuniting there, having some picnic or just sitting down to enjoy these lights. And approximately previous years, it was around 50,000 people during this night coming to Altea, which is zone of La Hoya, which is where the hotel Villa Gadea is, like end of Altea. And this year they think it's going to be even 60 or 70,000 people coming to watch it. You don't need to go up until the La Olla area as it is. You can stay in the old town of Altea, where you have numerous viewpoints from where you'll also be able to see fireworks, not from such a close distance, but still you'll be able to see them. Also a lot of different parts in La Olla area. Right behind Villa Gadea there is a beach area where you can also check it out. It's going to be extremely busy. There's going to be no parking spaces. I know it because I've seen it the last years. However, if you come quite early, you can still find a free parking space. There's going to be a walk-in path made on the national road on the right side for pedestrians. There's going to be a lot of police controlling all this. And also, obviously, you have a public transport. Bus is not going up until there, but you can come with the bus number 10 up until pre-last stop in Altea and then go all this distance walking, or take a taxi, or you can use a train. Take a train from Benidorm. I'm gonna leave you a link to the video on where to take it, how it looks like, here in the comment section down below. Take that train and go up until La Olla in Altea. Public transport is the best way to go to avoid unnecessary stress, because with car it's just really difficult. However, it's something that is definitely worth it. This is one of the biggest events of Altea of summer. It's just spectacular. You've seen it already on the pictures. It's something that you must see. So if you will be here during 13th of August, please go there, check it out. At least go to the old town of Altea, to one of the viewpoints, which I've showed it to you also on the last videos here of the old town. I'm going to link it down below as well. And it's just perfect. It's amazing how the lights emerge from the water, all the spectacle that they did with all the lights. It's just incredible. Just 20 minutes, but a lot of joy for a lot of people that are living here and for tourists as well. And the next news is another event that is happening here in Benidorm. In general, I must say that during summer we have a lot of events, free events actually, that you don't have to pay any single euro for. They're happening in Altea, Albir, Alfaz del Pi, Calpe, in Benidorm itself. And it's just something that is very nice for tourists and for locals to celebrate the warm nights of summer and to get out in the evening to enjoy everything that this area has to offer, because it has a lot to offer, I must say. Last couple of days we've celebrated the open cinema on the beach of Malpaz in Benidorm in the old town. I also have a few pictures right here so you'll be able to see it. And this was just 2 days ago on the beach, on the open air in the evening, starting from 9:30 p.m. They've put a cinema for family, for everyone who wanted to join. They've put a movie right there, and it was quite full, as you can see. People were watching a movie with beautiful views and sightseeing towards the skyline of Benidorm and the Mediterranean Sea. This event is not a singular one. They'll repeat it on the 26th of August at 9:30 as well. They're going to be putting a movie which is like animated movie for children and for the whole family. Even though it's in Spanish, I think they do put subtitles in English, so you can visit it 26th of August, 9:30. If you just want to have some fun, watch the movie on the beach, something unusual that you did not try before, you can try it here in Benidorm. It's free of charge. Just come slightly earlier, take a seat on the sand and enjoy this lovely event. Also, there is some live music going on in different parks, and in general, if you want to fully enjoy your experience here in Benidorm and your holidays, if you love to explore and go to different areas apart from the beach or the old town, or British Avenue or Mediterranean Avenue, something non-traditional, you know, that you're only able to see in summer and enjoy in summer, go to the tourist information point, which is at the end of the Levante beach, or visit Benidorm website. They have all the information about the upcoming events. They're going to give you all the brochures, especially in the tourist information, with everything that is happening in Benidorm, so that you would be having something unusual, something unexpected, and some nice plans during your stay, where you can collect some lovely memories up until your next holiday to Benidorm. I think it's really great idea to do so. And now what's happening with the weather? The weather is really warm. I'm on the beach in the shade, but still I'm really hot right now. I've asked for some freshly pressed juice, by the way, but it's getting extremely hot. It's 10 in the morning right now, but it's impossible to stay on the sunshine. And there's not a lot of people, by the way, here, I must say. A lot of them are at the beach or are sitting somewhere inside in the interior with the air conditioning that we still have in place up until like the day after tomorrow, I suppose, which is when the new law will hit us. But here in the shade, there are a few people, but not too much. Some of them are still doing sports with such a hot air mass in the air. I don't get it, but you know, some people tolerate the heat quite well. Let's talk about the temperatures. From the terrace, we have these lovely views towards the Mediterranean Sea and the beach of Altea. As you can see, not many people are walking past us right now on the sunshine. There's not going to be many clouds here in the country today. However, starting from tomorrow, there's going to be more and more of them each single day, and it might even give a little bit of rain in a lot of parts in Spain. However, not here in Benidorm. The temperatures are quite high these days. Wednesday, it's going to be up until 27 degrees here in the zone. However, today, 37 degrees here in the zone. Today it's around 34, 35, Alicante 33, Barcelona 32, Granada 37. In Malaga 32, Sevilla the same, in Madrid 37, Murcia 36, in Balearic Islands 34, Canarian 24 to 29, that's like ideal temperature in my opinion, and Valencia 33 degrees today. The water temperature is still around 29 degrees, which is just a lot, which is why a lot of people are staying on the beach almost all the entire day just to avoid the heat on the outside and stay more or less comfortably inside of the water. This was the latest news update from Spain and Benidorm town. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I wish you a lovely day of today, and I'll see you on Wednesday with a new video from our sunny country, Spain. See you then. Bye.